We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lindsey. And solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to throw it again. The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Lindsey. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit as he released it. What a catch! Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Man, some real toughness on display here by the quarterback. Being able to focus with that kind of pressure coming right at him.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The ball is hauled in. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
The back's got it. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Try and muscle for the first down. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lindsey. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lindsey. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And tackled after a small pickup there. Important second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Oh, he throws it back. Defense is coming after him. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
And the back gets the football. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's running out of time here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's brought down there. Offense facing second and goal. Sneak and test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
No, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
When you fail on third and goal from the one on play action, I don't know what that says about the confidence you have in your run game. This fourth down call is going to be really interesting.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the PAT makes it 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The sure hands, it's Hardy. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Wide open downfield. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain. The Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Nittany Lions will have first and 10 here. They'll feed the back again. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Trying to create here on the move. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The pocket breaking down. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. First down here for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Ready
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, ASU. The big tight end will not be denied. What a play.
What a great example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football. This guy's got great speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
You know, we always want to look at the quarterback after a play like that. What did he do? Getting outside of the pocket, finding open receivers, I got it. But how about the receivers? Finding themselves understanding that they have to change the rules of their routes and adjust to what the quarterback is doing by scrambling.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Keeping it on the ground here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. second down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the kick, hits off the left upright. It's no good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Design quarterback run. And that running play goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense comes back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, that is great discipline by this defense to break up the ball there on that comeback.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
drop back here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football. It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Penn State. And that will give them the lead now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lindsey. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's going to try to return the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives him a chance.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The sure hands. It's Hardy. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball is thrown short of the first down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the first down.
Now they call a run. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I can't believe this guy came down with this catch. Unbelievable play for a touchdown. The quarterback took a chance by throwing that into double coverage, and the receiver somehow went up and makes a play on the ball and came down in the end zone for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Lindsey. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. He's up, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick completion to the tight end. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. The big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about how many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving? This guy is a difficult matchup for anybody that they put on him today.
And here's the handoff. Has a path to the end zone. He stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. Sun Devils looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Sun Devils. So here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
So forget about the possible safety. Suddenly it's 1st and 10 in plus territory.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Now he's bringing it back. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Call him in the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Important 3rd down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on 3rd down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on 4th down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
You can almost sense the coaches challenge this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Second down, looking to throw it. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the wideout goes in motion. Chewing clock with the running game. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. It's a run to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack by the defense?
The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. As a design quarterback keeper, the junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And That completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Arizona State. And jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
And a timeout is taken with just... Second remaining in the game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And the coverage team gets him down. A last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team.